Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Zodiac Moon Tarot. Today we are going to be getting a message for Gemini Sun and Gemini Moon for this full moon in Gemini. All right. This message could be for any Gemini places, but it's going to be very, very significant in Gemini Sun and Moons. All right. So first thing we're going to be doing is getting a message from the ancestors from the Moonology deck, since the ancestors can see further than we can see. So we're going to be asking them for guidance for this full moon cycle in Gemini, November 27th, 2023. All right. So let's get into this message. What is the message from the ancestors for Gemini for this full moon in Gemini, November 27th, 2023. Thank you. Time to give rather than take, Gemini. Right now is the time. You have a win-win outcome. It's a forecast here, and this is the full moon in Libra. Libra has just been down the bottom of the deck, your cousin, your air cousin. But right now is the time to give rather than take. Emotions could be running really, really high. And there's a need for you to think of what can you give of yourself through this full moon cycle. All right, so you do have this new moon in Virgo, okay? A giving spirit. You may be called to give more. You may be called to do something for someone instead of taking or, filling yourself up. I feel like the message from the ancestor is fill someone else up. See how you can fill someone else's cup instead of wondering how your cup is definitely going to be filled. All right, so there's a gentleman here. So I feel like you could be expecting a person to do for you. You could be expecting the person to give to you, to gift to you. But right now, the ancestors is asking, like, what could you give to your person? What could you give to a person? It does look like that there's somebody around you. This person could definitely be a masculine that is in need for some type of tender love and care. Somebody is in need of these gifts that you do have. Somebody is in need of this service that you do have that you want to give to a person. So right now is the perfect time for you to give. All right. Also, I do feel like that this person could definitely be a Virgo or something like that you could be dealing with. I don't feel like that the relationship, or if this is a relationship or job or environment, is based off the fact that you give. It's like there's going to be a win either way. So when a person is winning either way and you decide to give, that shows that's like character. So something is going to show of your character. It's not going to be based off of what you give. It's like you're going to win whether you give or not. It's up to you on whether you give. But this is going to show your character. And it's also going to show like how big your heart is. All right. Speaking of the Two of Hearts. All right. You do have full lips in a change of events. 180. All right. So there is a change of events. There, you have a lot of pride here. I do feel like you could definitely be in a totally different space. This could be mentally, this could be emotionally, this could be financially. You are in a totally different space, and you do have these full lips. You have so much to say, so much to talk about. Of course, Gemini, you do have so much to say. And something is completely changed with you. Could feel like this could be finances, though. Something could be completely changed of you. There is a change of events, 180. There is the Wheel of Fortune coming in. And there's a lot to talk about, a lot of gossip, or a lot that you have to talk about, a lot that you have to say to a person. But there is some winning. Like I said, you could be in a whole different space, financially, emotionally, mentally, physically. And there is winning is coming to you either way. But if you are in this place where you can give to a person, or you can, give versus take, this is going to show like your character, also how big your heart is. All right. So we do have the Two of Wands coming out. And this puts you in this position where you're in this position where you're making a choice. Okay, you in this position where you have the position to choose. Um, there is this energy behind you where you could be missing a person or someone else could be missing you. All right. Okay. So there is this energy here. So I do feel like there's a case of an ex, a case of somebody coming back in your life. You are in this position where you can choose something new. Um, there is a person that's missing you. You are in the position of moving on. And there's a person who is um, missing you. And there is also this love interest that this person is coming towards you, and they are going to be telling you, expressing their feelings to you. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Four of Pentacles, which means there was some information, a holdback of some valuable information. I feel like the way that this person feels, or the fact that this person is being open with their emotions, this is some valuable information that you weren't privy to. And I feel like this is a whole heap of change. Maybe a person, they change how they feel about you, or you're changing how you feel about a person. So you do have the moon card. Yeah, so there's a whole other face to this story. There's a whole other side to the story that you have no idea. And I do feel like this is emotional wise. Where you have no idea how something is going to plan out, a whole change of events. Maybe somebody feels completely different. Four Ellipse, this person has a lot to say to you. Um, and the Queen of Wands, this Queen of Wands is coming up. Is this giving this energy of you being okay with this transition, okay with the fact, with the secrets, okay with the mystery? Yeah, wow. That is why, because of this High Priestess energy, because you already knew. There's something inside of you that already knew. So what could you give this situation instead of take from this situation? This was going to happen. This was already in the cards for you, and you already seen it coming towards you. But what you give right now, this is really going to reflect character and reflect your heart, okay, with this person. It's given like a case of the ex of somebody coming back. You already knew that a person would be coming back while you're in the transitioning of moving on. You could be moving states. You can be moving environments. You can be actually moving careers. Something is completely changing with you, and something is completely changing with them as well. So be mindful of what you can give to the set situation, then take away from the situation. All right. So that is your full moon message, Gemini. I hope this reading resonates, and I will see you during the new moon.